What is up, everyone? OldWillowScrub here. Finally back after a little more than a year. Actually, it's been a while. So I figured the first book coming back for Culdcept Vault would be a book that I've been wanting to make for a while. This is an ant transfer book. Now, the problem with this book is land transfer sucks in Revolt. It used to be really good in Saga. The premise behind land transfer is you release a territory that you control and you revert it to magic. This card, you only retain 70% of its value. So it's kind of bad. But it can also, let me turn it down, it can also be quite good. You do get quite a bit of mana from this. When I said Saga used to be way better, because you had land transfer, which I think was 70, but then there was a creature that would also use land transfer. It was its ability. It was, its name was Tokebi, and it used to give you 100%. And now you only get 70, so this book, you need to protect it somehow. We're gonna get into protections in a moment, but I created this book to have answers to multiple things. So for instance, the first creature we have in this book is Lunatic Hare. At the end of battle, you swap the opponent's strength and HP values. Lunatic Hare against AI is kind of... I would say you could add it in just about every book. Against AI, that is. Against humans, not so much. The AI likes to use certain walls. So, Wall of Stone has 0 strength. Wall of Ice has 0 strength. There's a lot of creatures like that they like to use. Now, what do you do if your opponent has a creature that doesn't have 0 strength? You make their creature have 0 strength. One of them is with Ring of the Succubus, which turns their base strength to 0. It doesn't protect you from an attack. If your opponent uses an item, your opponent will still attack. It's just that the base strength from... If the creature is in play, its base strength will always be 0. If it's in their hand, obviously it'll revert, but... The other way you do that is with a vigorous creature called Shadowgeist. So it's vigorous, so you can use it every turn, and it'll attack first, and its bonus is opponent's strength equals 0. Shadowgeist and Lunatic Hare make a great combo. You can put Shadowgeist next to an opponent's creature, nail it, turn its strength to 0, swap it out with Lunatic Hare, and then attack them with it to revert them. See, what happens is, when Lunatic Hare swaps it, because it has 0 strength, it'll now have 0 HP. It's a one-hit kill combo. Well, I guess in this case, 2. The next creature we have in here is for making mana, and for making a pretty beefy creature, and that's Doom Devourer. In Culdcept, you can get screwed pretty badly with die rolls. So, this creature says that if your roll is 3 or less, its strength and HP, or MHP, will go up by 10. After it goes up by 10, you can use a secret art, either once per turn or multiple times if you have, or once while it's not fatigued. I kind of hate the fatigue system in this game, but its secret art costs you nothing, and you gain maximum HP times 2 in mana. Then its strength and MHP go down by 10. So this means that if you get this up to its max of 100, you will get 200 mana, and then after using that, it'll be a 90 strength and 90 HP creature. This thing can beef up pretty quickly. Now to the nut and bolts of the land transfer, and that is the ants. So you have Hive Queen and Hive Worker. Hive Queen has a secret art for 20 mana. It'll add a Hive Worker to your hand. And Hive Worker, in battle, its strength and HP go up by the amount of Hive Workers in play times 10. So even if you don't use the land transfer, these Hive Workers can overpower your enemy pretty quickly. And trust me, if they're caught off guard with this, it's bad. I've had, 7 Hive Workers in play. I mean, these things can quickly overrun. The next creature in this book is another vigorous creature. It's Shieldmaiden. It's a 40 strength, 40 HP creature that, with any one of the 2 weapons in here, it becomes 60 strength. It does a lot of damage really quickly. And again, it's vigorous. So what's nice is if you have certain spells, like I think it's Sigil Afloat, where you can make any user or any scepter move 5 spaces. I use Shieldmaiden and that combo in another book that I'll probably show maybe Monday? I don't know. But vigorous means you can use their abilities whenever. Well, not really whenever, but every turn. So if Doom Devourer had vigorous, you could use his secret art at least once per turn. The next and final fire creature is Tiamat. It attacks first. It critical hits both water and air creatures. And upon battle victory, you change the territory you're in to a fire land. Tiamat and the last air creature that we'll look at, Typhon, they both work the same way. They are gigantic beat sticks. Even if you didn't use an item, Tiamat will hit for 90 against any water or air creature. So the first air creature is one of the best. Actually, all 4 of these air creatures are really good. This is Cloud Gizmo. It has a secret art, which is kind of like Shatter, but it destroys everything that you want. So for 20 mana, you can choose any card in any scepter's hand, including your own, and destroy it. That person then draws a new card. Why you would use this on yourself is if you have 3 items, or 3 cards that you can't use, but you need another card. Destroy one of your own cards. Hopefully the card you draw is a good one. I use this mostly against the enemy. If they have a really great spell or item card I don't want them to use, I nuke it from their hand. Gizmo he's up there. I would reckon that Shieldmaiden, Tiamat, and all these air creatures you could probably put in just about any book. Now, one card you should put in any creature book. That even if you're gonna do mono color, if you only wanted fire, you have to add this next creature. That's Mad Harlequin. So the way Culdcept games used to work. If you had a creature on the board, and right next to it you had another creature, both those creatures would get a +10 strength boost. It was like the adjacent rule, or whatever it was called. They removed that in Revolt, and put it into Mad Harlequin, and made it better. So Mad Harlequin boosts adjacent territories, depending on how many you have. So if you have 2 creatures next to each other, in battle, any one of those will get +20 strength and HP. If you have 3 creatures in a row, and your opponent attacks the middle creature, that one will get +40. The boost from these Harlequins is one that the AI sometimes forgets. This is a card that, like I said, you should put in any creature book. Doesn't matter if you were going to go all neutral, all fire, all earth, air, whatever. You need Mad Harlequins in your book. The next creature replaces an item I always used, and that is Chariot. Chariot is a spell, and it's still in Revolt, but I don't use it. You can move your creature 2 spaces. So I used it for better positioning, or if I needed to attack. Selpnir allows you to move any creature up to 2 spaces. So if you needed to move it 1 to a better land or to attack, or to 2, you have that ability. And this is something you can use every time the creature is not fatigued. So every lap, you can use this ability. Like I said, I used to use Chariot, which does almost the same thing, but it's not as good as Selpnir. And you get it in the form of a creature. The last creature is Typhon. It does the same thing as Tiamat, just with different creatures. It critical hits all fire and earth creatures. And then upon victory, it changes the target territory to an air land. Typhon and Tiamat are actually in my ultra aggressive book. That I'll probably showcase on Monday. I kind of broke the game with that book, and I wish that was a joke. It's pretty bad. That book is way too overpowered. On Monday it's gonna be a lot of fun. So now we're gonna go into items. There are only 4 different items. I put way too much thought into books. Cynical. It's not even funny. Well, I used to get paid by people to make the Magic the Gathering decks. I would spend 6 to 8 months on one, and I would play test it in tournaments. I would play test it in casual games, mostly Legacy. I would spend a lot of time. So the first item is Boomerang, and this is one of my essential items for any book. Well, any creature book. Oops. Boomerang will give your creature +20 strength, +10 HP, and the battle end, it goes back to your hand. So this is nice. It's an item that you get to keep reusing. So if you put it on a Typhon or a Tiamat, instead of them doing 90 per turn, now they're doing 120 on a critical. It's amazing. The next item is Murasame. +20 strength. You're breathtaking. It disables opponents' neutralizing and reflecting abilities. So, I use this card and another one, Napalm Arrow. in another book. Napalm Arrow is, I think, plus 30 strength, but if you don't do any damage, your opponent loses 40 MHP. So if your opponent's HP is only 40 to begin with, it kills it. But Murasame is nice. So if your opponent has a spike shield that'll reflect, it won't reflect. If your opponent is using a spear shield or any of the magma shield or storm shield to neutralize damage if it's a fire or earth creature or water and air creature respectively, it won't neutralize it. So this is an item that I love using it. The final item, the final attacking item is Ring of the Succubus. Like you saw before, it lets you attack first, and if you attack and you hit, it'll turn your opponent's base strength to 0. Which this plus Hare is a one-hit combo, because Hare can use any item it wants. So that's the reason why Ring is in here. It's in here for Hare, or if I'm positioning creatures, like maybe I'm positioning ants, and I want to make sure that something that's near me that I don't want it to have strength, I remove it. The final item is one of the best shields in the game. It's Spectre's Robe. Your strength and HP, random value, is going to be between 10 and 70. And I've received 69, 69, 70, 70. I've received 5. But this card can, in a pinch, can really save you. I think the average, I have it somewhere, but I think the average is 35 that you'll see with this card. Trust me, I'm unlucky, but this card is amazing. This card should be used in just about every book. Like I said, the average, I think, is around 35. For both. Now, you'll obviously get it where strength will be lower or HP will be lower, but this thing can really save you. Now to the first items. Or spells. The first spell is Hyperactive. It adds a vigorous enchantment to target creature for 5 rounds. Which then means that your creature will be vigorous, so you can use abilities such as every turn using Hive Queen, or every turn using Doom Devourer, or if you wanted to, every turn using Selpnir. I use it mostly in this book for Hive Queen, because every turn you can put a Hive Worker into your hand. That'll help you out. The next spell is Land Ring. So you steal from your opponent 30 mana times how many territories they own. So if they own 5, you steal 150. Land Drain is in here because this book is slow. Unfortunately. Can't help it. But this book is slow. So Land Drain is if your opponent has too many creatures in play, steal some mana from them. Hopefully you can fuel your lands even more. So the next card is Land Transfer. Again, you release your territory and you gain 70% of its total value. If you have your land in a chain, you'll be seeing a lot of mana coming your way. It's not as good as it used to be in Saga, but it's still viable. The next card is in just about every book I have, and that's Relief. exchange 2 creatures that you own in territories. You just swap them around. So, if you have a fire creature on an earth land and an air creature on a fire land, you can swap them. You also use this if your opponent puts an enchantment on your creature that you don't want. You can shake off enchantments by swapping them. The next spell is Turn to the Wall. And this card, plus, again, Lunatic Hare, is a great combo. This will transform any creature that does not have anti-spell into a wall. Neutral creatures do not turn into Wonderwall. What did I say? Am I stupid? Oh. Neutral creatures actually do not turn into Wonderwall, which is good, because that would be broken. Because Wonderwall neutralizes all elements except for neutral. So that's bad. It's really bad. But the greatest thing, Turn to the Wall, any creature that is hit with this cannot use armor. The only wall that actually has wall in the name that can use armor is Gelatinous Wall. Wall of Ice can't use armor. Wall of Stone can't use armor. Tornado can't use armor. So, if there's a creature that you know, if you attacked it, your opponent could stop your attack because of armor in their hand, turn them to a wall. And the final card is Wind of Hope. Draw 2 cards. Yeah, it's self-explanatory. So let's do... You're having Here. Let's try it against her. I haven't used this book that much. 10 grand, yeah, sure, why not? Here. Wall of Ice used to be really good. It's not really all that good in Saga or in Revolt anymore. So, it used to get plus 30 HP. Now it's plus 20. I'm going this way. Put down my gizmo. Let's see what Hypno does.
It's your turn.
What's she using? So she has Spark Ball, she has no armor. Or weapons. What do I have? What does she have? 68 HP. Yeah, I can't take that out. Still gonna go this way though. I don't have a problem paying the toll.
Advance to the next gate. It's your turn.
Ooh.
Turn to the wall.
You'll be the biggest issue.
The
Payback, son.
Awaits you.
I'm not putting Gizmo down because I'm waiting for it to get on air. Because she does have Binding Whip.
It's your turn.
That could be a problem.
You've earned a reward. Good luck on your next journey. The final gate awaits you. You've earned a reward. Good luck on your next journey.
Alright, let's see what we can do.
It's your turn.
No, don't roll. Secret art. I'm gonna destroy her binding whip. Paralysis is bad. Paralysis means your creature can attack, and if your opponent attacks a paralyzed creature or you attack it, it can't use armor or items in general. So let's get rid of that. And it might also stop you from using...
Advance to the next gate.
I'm gonna have to get rid of something.
Discard your cards.
I'll get rid of land transfer. I don't have any ants, and I'm not gonna get rid of any other creatures.
Advance to the next gate.
You got them puns in.
Behold the true power of my land. It's your turn.
Land drain.
The final gate awaits you.
Nice. My creatures are no longer fatigued, so I can use both Gizmo in 2 turns. What does she have?
It's your turn.
She does have Spark Ball. I need to get rid of that. I don't care about... Oh, no. No, get rid of Exile. That sucks. So basically, if you don't have a summoning condition, she can pop it back into your hand. And I really don't want to deal with that. I need to put down a creature. I'll put down Doom Devourer.
The final gate awaits you. You've earned a reward.
Okay, so I saw that she got the Magma Shield. Good.
My lands grow.
Gonna have to get rid of that.
Discard your cards. It's your turn.
Hopefully they don't take a toll on my mana. Okay, I see what you're doing. Okay, so Dragon Dude is going to be pretty dead soon.
Advance to the next gate.
If I can get Typhon on the Fire Land or on the Earth Land after it, he's toast.
Land drain.
You've earned a reward. Good luck on your next journey.
Terrain change just to fire. I need fire because I need it for Tiamat as well. So, oh god, another one?
The final gate
Make me hurt
awaits
you. That's always a fun card. Great Fossil. Ah, Poison Mine. Shit. That's even worse. But I can put down Hive Queen. So Poison Mind, it'll let you look at any Scepter's, or I think like opponent, the top 6 cards, and you get to destroy 1. So, oh, she got rid of a Shadowgeist. Keep it.
Earned a reward.
I don't care.
Good luck on your
I got more.
journey. It's your turn.
You had me worried. didn't want to do that. So I could put down Shieldmaiden. Let's put down Shieldmaiden. Nah.
The final gate awaits you.
I don't want to boost that up yet. I'm gonna end.
Your cards.
Get rid of Lion Transfer.
Mana.
I'm surprised she went that route.
Grow ever stronger. It's your turn.
Alright, so this is what I wanted to do the first time, which is put it on you. Put Typhon there. Oh, she's feeling confident. I'm surprised she didn't go to the spell circle, but she probably wanted to... Well, she didn't put anything down, so that's odd. Ooh. Big and beefy. Ooh. Yoink.
Typhon, wall of stone.
Ooh, you're 80 HP. $110 versus 120.
The offense defeated the enemy. You've earned a reward. Good luck on your next journey.
But there is that dragon there, so that's gonna be the tricky part. Unless I exchange it for Shadowgeist. It's basically like when you are selling off a land, when you run out of mana and you have to get rid of things. I'm gonna put Shadowgeist here. Or Shieldmaiden. What does she have again? She doesn't have another Petrify Stone, she has a Binding Whip. She's not going to attack first. Let's put Shadow here.
In the right place.
I will change the territory to fire. It's gonna cost a lot. Ooh, or I could change my Hive Queen.
Advance to the next gate.
But I do have to get rid of the Binding Whip, so...
Ever stronger. It's your turn.
Alright, let's put Shieldmaiden down here.
The final gate awaits you.
It is quite close. Right now.
The right creature in the right place. It's your turn.
We're gonna bring a Petrify Stone. Yeah.
Behold the true
All right.
power of my land. Discard your cards.
I'll get rid of Relief. I need everything else. Ooh, gelatinous armor. That's nice.
Poison mind.
Just don't get rid of Mad Harlequin if you see it. Okay, you take Typhon, which is bad, but
It's your turn.
that's better. So what are we gonna do? Alright, I actually don't need 2 boomerangs, but I do need Mad Harlequin.
Advance
Okay,
to the
Shieldmaiden.
next gate.
Mana.
You've earned a reward. Good luck on your
Ooh, she's in the
next
lead.
journey. It's your turn.
Hey, it's Mad Harlequin. Great. What do you have? Oh, you have gelatinous armor. Right. No, you don't. Yeah, who would have thought?
The final
Oh, this is perfect.
awaits you.
Oh, she's screwed. Wrong one. Now, there's a problem. She does have cockatrices. I have to destroy that.
My lands grow ever stronger. It's your turn.
If this hits any creature, and your creature takes even 1 point of damage, you'll turn to a wall of stone. Get rid of it. Oh, this is perfect. Come here, right there. Oh, wait, no. Yes. Exchange creature for
The right
Harlequin.
creature in the right place. Discard.
I
your
don't need
cards.
Shieldmaiden. Next turn, her 1 earth creature is gonna be
Advance to the
gone.
next gate.
That creature, which
My
you're
lands
powering
grow
up.
ever stronger.
Thank you.
Discard.
I'll take the
your
better land.
cards.
You can't protect it, you have no armor. Wrong button. 100. That is easy. Yoink.
Advance.
Typhon. Dragon zombie.
Just for the extra lol.
The offense defeated.
And that is...
enemy.
She lost quite a bit.
You've earned a reward. Good luck on your next journey. Advance to the next gate.
Exchange creature for... a Mad Harlequin. See, the thing about Mad Harlequin is you need 2 in play. And you really do. Now, I could get really screwed here. So, I'm gonna steal that land as well.
My lands grow ever stronger.
Because if I land on that, that's gonna
Discard your
suck.
cards. It's your turn. Advance.
Typhon. Woodfolk.
defense.
Oh, this is a salty move.
The final gate awaits you. Release the power mystic.
And this is an even saltier move. I need to move you here.
Yes. Discard your cards.
I'm gonna get rid of you. I don't need two of you. Not right now. Ooh, senility. That's bad. I need to swap it.
You've earned a reward. Good luck on your next journey. My lands grow ever
Like, I need to swap that
It's
now.
your turn.
That's bad. Can't power him up some more? Put the Shieldmaiden here.
Magical leap.
She actually wasn't too bad. She put herself right there.
Turn.
But I don't want you having scrolls. No, I don't want you having Binding Whip either. Jesus.
You've earned a reward. Good luck on your next journey.
So,
Advance to the next gate.
yeah, okay, I know what you're doing. Well, I know what you're planning on doing.
Your turn.
So I need to swap you out. So first, I need to put you over here.
Advance.
And swap you for
The
Selpnir.
right creature in the right place. Discard your cards.
Alright, get rid of Hive Worker. Don't need it.
The final gate awaits you.
Oh. Oh, that's right. One's defensive and one can't go on that land.
Yes.
Even better.
Your turn.
What do you have? I hate that thing. Although I hate this even more.
Turn to the wall.
And the funniest thing is, remember when I said that neutral does not get Wonderwall? No. They get Statue.
Advance
It's so
to the next
useless.
gate.
What do we want to do? What do we want to do? We want to not increase that. We want to increase this one
My
to
lands
700.
grow ever stronger.
Yeah. There's a couple that you can't.
A reward
One of the best neutral creatures in the game is called
on your
Halfling.
next journey.
It receives
My lands grow
bonuses
ever
from any land,
It's your turn.
and it also has anti-spell.
The final gate awaits you.
What are you? Mudman? Do you have armor? You do not. Mudman does not attack first. Its HP is 80, and then it's going to get plus 5 times whatever. Or, yeah. Mudman is destroyed.
Typhon, Mudman.
Yeah, but generally any neutral creature is basically just hosed by that. Ooh, 105. Not bad. God, I love these cards. Tiamat and Typhon are 2 of the 4 lords. Earth has 1, and Water has 1. Earth and Water are kind of useless. I think they both have regeneration instead of attacking. Ooh, she's gonna destroy a card. Let's see what it is. Oh, she got rid of land transfer.
Behold the true power of my land.
Does she have armor again? No.
Your cards. It's your
So what
turn.
I'm gonna do, if I can, I can't. Okay. I can use your ability. Give me that mana.
You've earned a reward.
Unfortunately, I think that's over. Yep.
You are the winner of this war. The true winner is determined.
This is probably the only way you could play land transfer. Yeah, basically. Hey, wait, no. I had Hive Queen. Thank you. But yeah, this is probably how you can play land transfer. It's... Okay, wait, actually, Hive Queen is an ant. It's a queen ant, thank you very much. Technically, Hive Worker is not an ant, but it's an ant. But this is probably the only way you could really play land transfer anymore. You would have to basically make a book that can destroy your opponent without it. But if you get it, it's good. Unfortunately. So the problem is Saga had a really great fire creature where you would release any land you owned, you would destroy the creature, and then after destroying the creature, so it would release the land for 100% of the value instead of 70. You could still use land transfer, but Tokebi was the best. And I might go back to some more Saga books eventually. But this is, unfortunately, probably how you're going to have to play a land transfer book. You need creatures and items to deal with everything. You have Lunatic Hare, Shadowgeist to neutralize an opponent's attack and kill it completely. You have Mad Harlequin giving all of your creatures plus 20 HP strength boost times how many territories you control. Do you hear that? And then you have to have the Dragon Lords. Or are they just Lords? I don't remember. Okay, let's look at the Water one. It's a weird name. Where'd you go? I don't even remember. Where are you? Is it you? No. Oh, it's you. So... he can be good. He can be good. Don't get me wrong. He can be good. But unfortunately, he does not critical hit. It would have been nice if all four of them had their own critical hit combos. Like Tiamat does water and air. Typhon does fire and earth. It would have been nice seeing, the other ones having things like fire and air. And the earth one having, water and whatever. It would have been nice. The earth one, well, that's the one with the weird name. I missed you. Where are you? There you are. Oh my god, really, game? Hey. It's another one where it has regeneration, so no critical hit, unfortunately. But they do change the territory battle. Or after battle. But unfortunately, not having the critical hit, it hurts it. Also, Sin, if you're ever playing the game and you use Great Tusker and he doesn't neutralize attack's first item, that's a translation error. It only neutralizes attack's first creature. I found that out the hard way. But yeah, this was only going to be a short stream. I think they're all going to be short streams when I do these deck guides. Yeah, there's a lot of translation errors. This one. Chainsaw. It says strength is plus length of user's chain in battle territory times 20. What the hell does that mean? Well, I mean, like, if you're attacking, here's the thing, right? It makes perfect sense if you're defending. But what if you're attacking? You don't own the territory chain. What happens is, it is no user chain. It's not, because it's not user. It's enemy scepter. So if you attack and your opponent has 4 chains in that territory, it'll do 4 times 20. There's a lot of translation errors. Also, Sin, here's a tip for you. Battering Ram. Instant death 100% against defensive creatures. Cockters. That's a one-hit combo. Just in case you ever want to get back in the game, there's a nifty little combo for you. Cockatrice will hit your opponent, turn it into a wall of stone. Oh, here. Protection. You must. If you ever need protection from that, you can do magma shields or storm shields. You can restore, or spear shield is another one. If you can give yourself a first attack, it's even better. I mean, you'll get this card a lot. Eagle Rapier. Plus 30 strength. Attack first. Great. But yes, yeah, I think for the time being, any of these book guides are going to be quick streams. Well, quick-ish. I guess this one's been going for about an hour. It's mostly just trying to get back into the swing of things, trying to bring some new books out there for people to look at, maybe use. This one's, would I use it? Would I use this against people? No. That cockatrice combo is bad. It's really bad. Would I use this book against people? No. But I promise you, Monday? Well, let me rephrase that. Monday or Wednesday, because I want to go over my essential card guide on CuldceptCentral.com. I wrote out a detailed guide on 36 essential cards. You could actually make a book with all of those cards. You can also put those cards in virtually any book you want. So I want to go over that. Probably Monday or Wednesday, so we'll see. But Monday or Wednesday, whichever one. I'm thinking probably Monday, do the essential guide, and then do this. Here's a book for you, Sin. When I'll send you the PNG after the stream. That book, Smoked 2.1, you can use against people. In a 4-player free-for-all, it'll struggle. But a lot of books struggle. But if left unchecked, you will win. People have to team up against you. Smoked, when I created that, I kind of broke the way Culdcept should be played. Oops. It's if you're playing it against AI, you make Terramire look like he's worse than Yuma. And Terramire is the most aggressive opponent that I know of. If that thing aggressive him. I can't speak today. Oh, trust me. That Smoked Out book? No. That Smoked Out book? It's really hard to lose. I know people who... Well, I know a couple people who run the book against plus 10 handicap with it. And I think it was in a 3-player free-for-all. Him and 2 AI. And the thing just like... The thing can dominate. Trust me, I'm dumb. It's easy. So, with that, I just want to say there's going to be a lot more book guides coming. Probably every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Unless I'm stupid and didn't create a book to do. Oh. Trust me, Sin. If there was an award for the biggest stupidity, I would probably have them all. And trust me, if you ever have any questions or you're having issues with Culdcept, just ping me on Discord. trust me, it's... This is literally why I make these book guides, is I'm trying to help teach more people Culdcept. So that's the reason why I made them. Most people don't know. Before Culdcept Central came out, I used to, well, that's a topic for another day. Kelpie, you can lose with. It can be hard. But before Culdcept Central, there was a website, it was a forum called the Pro Boards. It was the Culdcept Pro Boards. For the longest time, I could not figure out Culdcept. I sucked. I mean, you want to talk to the worst person ever? That was me. And I went to the Pro Boards looking for help. And when they found out that I was from GameFAQs, they banned me. Those people banned anybody that came or was ever on that website, period. They had such like a bad ego. When I found Culdcept Central, I started learning Culdcept more. But there was a problem. Yeah, the Pro Boards were bad. They banned anybody who came from GameFAQs. They hated them. I had the biggest problem with one creature, Powder Eater. I wasn't grasping how to work the book. It literally took 6 months before I finally figured it out. I mean, again, we're talking the biggest idiot here. And when I figured it out, I said to myself, why don't we teach others how to do it? There's a lot of text. There's a lot of text for Culdcept. But if you look at videos, except for what I'm doing, all you see are Let's Plays. Nobody teaches. Nobody shows you how to run things. Nobody shows you great combos. They luck into it in Let's Plays. I think the only good person who ever did a Let's Play on Culdcept, even though they didn't really teach anything, it was Zelger. Zelger. He did the Culdcept on the PlayStation 2. He was probably what I would consider the best regular Let's Player for Culdcept. But there's nobody teaching. And that's what upset me, is I could write down a guide, but some people, like me, learn more from watching the video. You can explain more with what you're saying at that time than what you're writing down. Because there are times where I can write down information on any one of these cards, send it to someone, and then realize that you can use it for something else. Now you have to edit it. It's a lot of work. I'm lazy. So I like videos. And I wish more people would do it. But it's okay, because the book guides are back. Right now, like I said, Monday, I'm planning on either Smoked Out or the Essential Card Guide. It's probably going to be the Essential Card Guide, because I've wanted to make a video on that for a while. But yeah, again, if you ever have any issues with Culdcept, just ask me. I'll help you out. And again, never use this book against a person. I mean, you could, but it's not that good. Honestly, if you're ever going to use this book against a person, take out the ants, take out the land drain, or land transfer. Have you seen my the Kelpie guide I made for Saga or for Revolt? Because trust me, there's tips in there that'll help just about anybody. New players, veterans, and you won. Spoilers, I've actually not finished playing Culdcept on the PS2. I've never beat it. It was too hard, and the Pro Boards banned me, and I became a salty little bitch, and I ran away. So I never took the time to finish it. So, you're better than me. Yeah, but you won. Hey, it doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning is winning. Conk. But okay, I'm going to be ending the stream here for tonight. Again, I will be back on Monday, probably with the Essential Card Guide. I'm going to send you the link to that, because, trust me, there's a lot of information that I put in for those 36 cards. A lot of them you can get, I think they're both new and old, or early sets and later sets in Revolt. But trust me, it'll help you out. But yeah, just want to say thank you for watching. Again, probably coming back on Monday with the Essential Guide. I might make an Essential book. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll just talk about all 36 cards. There's a lot. It's a lot of information. Technically, it's 38 or 40. Because I grouped 2 cards together. Like, Wind of Hope with, Prophecy. Things like that. So, until then,